Happy hump day. I am back in the kitchen today. The past couple of weeks I have been just doing some off-the-cuff videos talking about my daily rituals and, you know, some other important topics, but I am back in the kitchen today making a turmeric and coconut dal, which is just so flavoursome, so easy, and it is time to get your slow cooker out. My name is Wick Nixon from Wick and Wellbeing, and I'm all about healthy eating made easy. So, do you know, a couple of years ago, I've had a slow cooker for a very long time, and a couple of years ago, I hardly ever used to use it, but in my membership, the girls wanted more recipes using the slow cooker. So I started experimenting, and I realized how much I had been missing. So now I use it. You know, now that it's coming into winter, I'll be using it a lot more frequently. And this is one of my absolute favorite ways to, you know, just throw in all these incredible flavors, Indian flavors, using great forms of protein and getting some veggies in there, and just putting it on, leaving it all day, and you can come home to the most incredible aroma and dinner already prepared. So, if you are not already on my newsletter list and you want this recipe, we're making a turmeric and coconut dal, which literally takes 5 minutes to throw together. Head to wickedwellbeing.com/new. I will post the link in the comments box below. That will register you on my newsletter and you'll get it tomorrow. So this is just my liner, or the base, you know, the bowl of my crock pot. The base of it is sitting here. I've got some onions. The lentils that I use are yellow split peas. So you can get those from the supermarket or an Indian food store. And I've got some French green lentils, otherwise known as pie lentils, P-U-Y. I think that's how you say it. So throw that in. I've got some red quinoa here. Garlic. Garlic is so expensive at the moment because I only like to use New Zealand garlic. So I'm just using powdered garlic, and I'm putting in, it normally calls for a couple of cloves, so I'm putting in about a teaspoon. I've got some spices here, garam masala, and we've got cinnamon, cloves, and we'll throw those in there. I've got some fresh ginger, delicious, some kumara. So I've just scrubbed, I've left the skin on because lots of the fibre is in the skin, scrubbed it and cut it up into smaller chunks and throwing those all in there. If you want to put carrots, or if you want to put courgettes, or if you want to put whatever it is that and veggies that you enjoy, throw them in as well. At the end, when I serve this, I actually normally serve it with some spinach in it because I just love that, you know, getting more veggies in. So I've got some curry leaves here. Now you can get those from Indian food store. I brought these, they were $1.50 when we were on our spice tour a couple of weeks ago, and I just throw them in the freezer. They last actually for years. I've had a bag in there for years and years, and I just keep on using them. Okay, what else do we need? We've got chicken stock. So I'm using a gel, which then one of those makes 2 cups. So I need 4 cups, and here's my water. So I'm putting a litre of water in. So don't forget, if you have just joined me and you want this recipe for this turmeric and coconut dal, and you're not already on my newsletter list, head to wickedwellbeing.com/new, and you will register your details as a new subscriber. You'll get the recipe into your inbox tomorrow. And then I've got a can of coconut cream, and this has got the most incredible aromas, this dish. And it's literally just throw in. The other spice that I had in there that I forgot to mention was turmeric. Now, for the benefits of turmeric, which has got curcumin in it, you need to be adding some black pepper because otherwise your body can't absorb it. So giving it a good grind of black pepper. And that is basically it. We're going to give it a stir. And you just will be in heaven. Tell me, Do you use your slow cooker very often? And have you made a dal using lentils or, you know, split peas or anything like that? I'd love to know. So I'm going to lift up. That aroma smells absolutely gorgeous. Now I will put it into here. I will turn it on to, I'm actually going to turn it on to high. Normally I do it in the morning and put it on low, cook it for 6 to 8 hours. Because it's lunchtime, I wanted to show you before I put it on. I'm going to put it onto here and then I'm going to put it on high and hopefully it'll be ready by 6 o'clock-ish, 6:30, which it well should be. So thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, if you want this recipe, it's coming out in my newsletter tomorrow. If you're not already on my newsletter list, head to wickedwellbeing.com/new. I will post the link in the comments box below and you'll get the recipe into your inbox tomorrow and you can get it cooking for the weekend ahead. Or the week. The great thing is that you can make a big batch and then you can freeze it into separate lunch portions or dinner portions. Okay, tell me, is this of interest to you? Will you be making this recipe? Thanks so much for joining me and I will look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.